the most significant period mass migration of Irish from Ireland, across Scotland, by Liverpool, and across the US of Boston, Massachusetts. It was during Google this. Oh, share and I way a file phone Google. Anne Gorta Moore. ANGORTA. More near MOR. Just Google it. Another great famine. Another potato famine. This is something that occurred in the 1840s. It lasted for 7 years. Until 1845 to 1852. There was a great famine in Ireland. A kwam kesiye. Now Ireland, the biani omudi ne kesiye pano a potato. A kwam no, it affected the potato aspect. Until more like 3/4 of our population. About 3/4 of Irish population, no. The brainane come the diomo, and the yare, and the owu, and the buy. It is estimated that 1 million people died. And a certain 1 million people also decided to move out of Ireland in search of greener pastures. Into Ebiko, Scotland. Ebi Efa, a ship, said the Ireland, where Ireland, the island. Into shape, no, they call Liverpool. Nebi so at the try at the call a year the US of E. Omo call Scotland no. Omunchi and the Cote Glasgow Celtics. Ebi call Glasgow, ebi call Edinburgh. Scotland club FN say Hibernians, Hibs, and also a Irish for the Cote war. It is a typical Irish club. Into Glasgow Celtic, new root no a Irish. Now, omunim baby omu free, omunim omu history. And Kofa ye di almost yakon washe. They have been oppressed before. Because enyo omo pe ena omo de kan the United Kingdom ne ho. To munim send ye si tie nipa fa ho die so send ye si tie. Ana ekom adi omo so pen. In fact, Celtics na ye te say ye dey fundraising near their resiska and their cater for poverty amongst people living in that area. So Celtics was formed with a charity-driven purpose. Now Green Brigade no are following that route. Say, okay, Sadia, ye wing of Glasgow Celtic. Their club ne penobeti me ba yeso ye be ye dia ye pese ye. So they look out for the marginalized in society. And fa honi baby awo so Ghana hakra. Na obi tietia fa hodi so bibi nkoye mawa. You are likely to get support from the Green Brigade. And on my assignment, you ever find them, okay, finds Nina Bomo accumulative more than 200,000. But donations a two scan is some passport. Bro fine and then they are able to use some for charity purposes. So they are very formidable, they are very powerful. Now they are Mako Peja, this Palestine and Lebanon, the energy beam no. A recent event last month. In September 2024, Israel, a project TB. The project they did was that they wanted to infiltrate Hezbollah. Hezbollah yomo mukutia Israel in Lebanon. And Hamas, omua omukutia Israel, Palestine. Now Israel wanted to infiltrate Hezbollah. And what they did was that omu manufacture pages. Pages here, says our radio talk or walkie-talkie.
Hello,
good. You the modified form of didn't come on. Now, okay, most of these groups, they don't use normal phones in fending come on. Most of their information anyway communication.
So don't mean track
cryptic.
Okay,
good. So Israel for no manufacture wavy pages ni bebre. And almost setting up a shell company. You can't shell company company who ni ti who ni dia. And almost manufacture pages even the bombs shemu. And almost turn them at Hezbollah for no. Into Hezbollah for the opening so matter. And almost supply more members. Our members not do now or Lebanon. Into Obiana man the page boom nani peu. Boom nani peu. It has killed people in excess of 70. More than 3,000 people have been injured out of this. Into Omudi Lebanon for any. Omudi Palestine for any. And the Green Brigade decided say they will use a Champions League game to announce that there are oppressors who are oppressing the innocent people of Lebanon and then Palestine. A football match there, but it is a better amplifier political of social injustice.
Well, Evans Ivansina message wa me say we need this Green Brigade to intervene in Ghana football. And Mensa Patrick can so say, I like the history. Nanajiman, Mike, Nanajiman, Samba, you and Nasman can just say Friday. Or for lunch and Hoka. Nanajiman lunch and Quadianson. Now Friday, the can obey the on the Friday. And then Wednesday was a Friday.
Friday.
Also,
obviously, a Green Brigade common bra for Galamsey fight, you know.
I almost a Ghana football now.
Maybe I stop Galamsey in Ghana, not
maybe in Kolana, we are involved when such attacks occur and we are innocent. The operations and the manner such groups like Hezbollah, Hamas operate, Mike, you have no idea. They use children for bombs.
Wow.
Yes. And they believe that Islam says that when you die for a good cause, you go to heaven. So, yes, I mean, look, yesterday night, for 3 hours, 30 minutes, I was watching live 200 ballistic missiles from Iran to Israel.
It's because of that. Lebanon for no way, page bombing. It affected the Iranian ambassador to Lebanon. Now Iran for no reason is most very retaliating.
The point is that Hezbollah is an arm of Iran, and Israel are masters of secret intelligence. They know all that. What they are doing is to make sure they break down all here. Building 3 now, Israel lower, I don't know. Do you know what they do there? That is where they place their bombs and arms. But building a bioba sumpane sumpasi. So why drink crank kohunda? See a kuni paba we also I don't know yes, but there is a reason. Look, Israel KGB intelligence, we see the number 2. Mossad, no, Israel is Mossad, Russia is KGB. Mossad, listen, they know what they are doing. Yes, I'm sorry, but in Crawford, but sometimes these are the cost. Netanyahu can see, you be ready for damning consequences. So you're ready, oil prices will start going up very soon because of that. Of course, yeah. Yeah. Iran is a major member of OPEC.
Whoa.
And it's not only Iran. Saudi Arabia will come in. Qatar will come in because they have relations. UAE will come in. It depends on who it affects. Okay. Already, Saudi Arabia and Iran, they have their own issues. They would never have any successful bilateral relations there. So that is also there. Now, Saudi Arabia want to merge relationship ISR with Israel through US. So anyway, because of Kofa quick one. I mean, I think performance by Dortmund was very explosive and almost stampede of authority on the game. But I must say, Celtic were horrific in defending. I mean, horrible. And the mistakes were so basic. I mean, look, for the first goal, you don't blame Kasper. The centre back 2 were off. Trusty Austin. I mean, he was off. The 1v1, outside tried to play high line, and then Guyton a bit here. Now as a goalkeeper, who watch it baby free by who say Kasper so close angle no. But he's too experienced to know what to do. But sadly, it's difficult because close angle no. What do we play? And also we me. What do? You don't deliberately go say you are fouling him. But in that space, the player was intelligent enough to drag the feet, so you'll be forced to touch it. And that was a brilliant intelligence. At that moment, you need split second to know what to do. Player boom, sorry I say, but he didn't do that, and that was a penalty. And then but you realize that even though Dortmund, we trust me, on any day a good team, Dortmund will not be able to score some of those goals.
Yes,
because the equalizer you talk about. And no mistake from Emre Can. Engels cross to Daisy Maeda. And then he took his time, kept composure. Gregor Kobel, he scored. But then look at the third goal, for instance. One pass from Julian Brand. Especially Trusty. Then Karim Adeyemi was there. And these are things that anytime you are playing against an opponent and you know how quick, intelligent, and mobile and clinical, you don't play high line. You need the quality players to be able to read, especially at the center, but to be able to read in between the lines and know who to pick and how to pick runs before taking such a stinker decision. So that punished them. the third goal, for example, look, a corner kick by Cross. Now defenders the way back for and I got to carry my demi. I mean, these are elementary mistakes that you don't make. And then the fourth goal, who got 2-9 win. I mean, Engels again, Clippy, carry my demi. Come on. I mean, I'm saying, you look at the decisions, any bad tackles, lead to you. I'm not taking anything out from Dr. But I'm saying this Champions League for God's sake, and you expect technical ability and intelligence level of players who come to bear. Nippon man sure, but or show crowd, you give it your best. But yesterday, Celtic were in 6 and 7. Look, fifth goal, no, my daddy bon or Bobon Koche, Karimademi. Come on, even at this level. So it was calamitous. I mean, but I'm happy for Juresi. I'm a free Stuttgart by. I mean, he's been doing very, very well. Yesterday, he had a brace. I mean, I've side the penalty or share. Ball now, Nico Trattabak passed not the man. He was brilliant. And he finishes so. But in moment like this, what you do, you stamp your authority, you take your chance, you score. A mad players too confident, a mad team no believers. This was a team that was in the finals and lost to Real Madrid. So, but this boy, and I was happy for Duranville. Yeah. Well, I'm impressed. This boy, young player. I mean, Obey Monza Karima. He came on and he was, I mean, showing brilliance. Yeah, I mean, I was impressed with him. And once again, the project thing, but. Because I'm an African, so I'm happy for him. Well, a good player. Even Guinea crowd, the recognition he needs. Yes. And I think that coming to a big club, the players who are going to play according to his strength, which yesterday they did. And for me, it was a great. But Moncantre, Barcelona, your coach, you know, say, Sebio, this is Barcelona. And Oba, until I say how we do things. And as a coach, you don't go and take the risk, needless risk he take against Osasuna. You don't. Who need the options? The Papa one, even if Uru Tetigra, make sure at least they play the first 45 minutes to make sure they cause the havoc to the opponent. We are never more resting for the Champions League. For Gerard,
no opponents, no Mohamed.
How many minutes will a player warm up in? Osasuna, no, always you Bono. Gerard Martin, or inexperience, or Yakola, Paku Basi, or Yakola, Mpenifona, Aro, ni Inigo Martinez, and Ebuana Kakra. Then you also have a situation whereby Sergi Dominguez, I'm also Yakola, Eric Garcia, on Yade on him. How do you prosecute this? So that's how we saw. But Enrano, when he started with the best, apart from the fact that Daniomo said he would have started. But if you see the lineup yesterday, I mean, a true representation of a Barca about 80 or 90%. And don't be surprised at all. But Pedri, yesterday, played masterful game again. And shows that when Pedri is fully fitter, the vision, technical ability, the awareness, and his on the pass and precision is excellent. And yesterday, he proved it. Inigo Martinez going on share.
Yes.
How he picked them and what he did. I mean, he was spot on. And for me, with time, this team, DB Amaka, is in 2 years. It's working project. The stadium will come to full fruition next season. Revenue will be generated at least per way, 40 to 50 million euros. Because before, Kwako, the stadium was dismantled. We're making 25 million euros on average a year. On average, per match. On Monday sales and revenue and hospitality, someone in the stadium. So now, when the new stadium come into fruition, the Nike deal is almost close. It will be announced very soon. Now, next year by summer, the club will be able to. Oh yes, but we we need to invest more in the last year and to do a balance of recruiting few quality and then more way now.
I don't know on your praise or deserve a
no. Yesterday he was masterful. Yesterday, and so now if you have Bernal Casado,
consistent,
very.
Oh, Gavin Yamba, Rafinha. Wow. Yene Express Group and soon we opening say on where dear.
Yamiadum. All right.
Why? What Bobo and Komai?
Okay. And I pay a charity for you now. And I me focus back SAT exam no so. So test na yɛfrɛ no SAT no. One of the tests that will be a high school. Okay. Will be high school or US na opeso college or chro.
Okay.
Na omode assess ne aptitude. So a standard test Brunifreno scholastic aptitude test and a scholastic assessment test. Na obi SHS ewe ha na obese oku school ewe US it is the best test to write. Certain. Now, for now people get confused about it. I want to give a little information about it today. Certain generally in the whole year it is written about 7 times. Afimunu nyina yɛtwerɛ about 7 times. So on different dates. Nyame yɛ adoma me date yɛ I think 5th October. They are writing one.
Okay.
I cut 2 opportunities for anybody to be able to write this year. I cut 2 opportunities. Into you'll be a opeso trobi this year biano. I cut emremi November 2nd, 2024 is another date for SAT. November 2nd. Registration Gusuana. Registration deadline October 18th.
18th of this month.
Yes. 18th of this month. The more person November 2nd, no. By 18th of this month, you should register. And at the last date for the year is December 7th. I think that very day now yet to and and also new registration in November 22nd. Deadline no. Yeah, no more late registration. Usually 3 days after the deadline. Or more late registration, but it comes with extra cost if you're doing late registration. I cut 2 opportunities for this year before the year ends. You know, sir, kwanya mienu no be was obi to me a register na watch SAT. The next one will come March 8th, 2025. Now SAT no here to the extent that nkofua a pese a free ha teacher eco school or America. Na nipa no bebre no ano epese 1 you be consider our application non tem and then 2 you be consider for scholarships. Eba no sa no a the best test to write on top of your wasi is SAT. Inti sa bre no a yenuanom awie school ewo fie the next 2-3 months before their wasi results are released, no a good time for them to, yes, take the opportunity. Now, people also have some questions about it. How long is SAT valid for? Metra, ebidi mredo do saying. Generally, if you want to read much about it, we will say clearly, and people should take this clearly in patch. Obi anyi manu zibone. Oshemu jinya odumi say nka say that ni time out the DSPI. But colleges no ebe pick your admission. Access no any time to so. Some of them, if it has taken up to 5 years, some of them will look at it. But currently, most of the colleges will look at what you have written in the last 2 years. This also not 2 years a tremor. Maybe colleges would not want to accept it. And sana ube decide this you have it in mind that the next 1 or 2 years I will make good use of it. So na ochro wi ye no
ochro wi amen na so
debi ochro wi amen na so nti ochro na no na wa start say we di hu nkomo say me wi a schools am person may apply to and all of that. Now there are lots of the colleges are apply be a basic thing they will ask before they even consider your application to whether give you admission or not. But some of them too, they will just take it when you are looking for scholarship. Usually, when OWASI results only are strong, na unya very good score. SAT no more. Na SAT na a math and English test. A math and English test. A much of logical reasoning. I say maths, well, some of them are even primary school mathematics.
Oh, okay.
But the way they ask the question and frame it,
the answer. Also, so nipa na registration we out me ba mama no ebia guidelines na
yes.
Kakra.
Yes, ntino your offices ni nyina ye bia yap no ato ho. Ye wo tutors ewo ho a ombe take you through clearly how the questions are answered. They will teach you how the questions are answered. In fact, your times are unya base ye nchire ye mbo outside no a time bia ye ma ye internal assessment. Every week your internal assessment that we take you through so that before the time because we ye wo bra oni yesua de no wangaza bu so mo ayedu. So because results no hu hia ye nyina nti ye ka kire atiefo nyina ye nuanom mo wi school fresh titro that take advantage of this period that womanim no get to any of our offices na yen register but that's no so say obo anu awie school be 4 years 5 years ago na one chrobi but the results no so strong. Okay, so what we can also do about that is that Odeba will look at it and we can help you secure admission. So certainly be more money man content but if you don't have it maybe I want to 4 years 5 years once until more than 10 years no. If the range is still between 10 years, we can still help secure admission for you and get cheaper fees for you. Inti abusia for ensure so sa emfamai.
My location numbers name.
Okay. Inti your location no Kumasi yawo Asafu Labor roundabout. Asafu Labor roundabout on offer 0555
67.
Yawo Edum Railway Police Station, Kingdom Curtains Abrosem, and also for 0249 000 448. Yawo Kaneshi First Light traffic light, and also Uber for 0552 82
77 Andre Lonin, Dani Cavaha, Dominic Tao, Antonio Ridiga, Fallon Mendy, Menya reports Alta Guleba Statene, Federico Valverde, Eduardo Camavinga, Super Statene, Jude Bellingham, Mbappe, and Vinicius Junior, and the only change about Nababino, Sebia Rodrigo, Ebabestat ahead of Mbappe, and report Ametia, yet Emamo, and so Jumedian Swene, Nafa, Tony Cruz and Carlo, Emma Minian Kubis, because Enra Tony Cruz won't come up here. Wabra Don Carlo, the pre-match conference, no, Mamin Fawe and to us, Mamin, and son of Mama Sansa, so when we say Carlo and Solati, the Gotuja said this season, or when we say Madrid, I'm a defense, you know. I said you're defending last year's season. Asubati 20 to 25%. Ninya say all like resources. Our back or defenders no like defenders. So no pe defender but man to defender mano. And Don Carlo and Tony Cruz in and commission say na say Dabena will replace Tony Cruz. Why? And I didn't replace Tony Cruz. And Carlo say no on Shisha will be as well didn't replace Tony Cruz because Tony Cruz no irreplaceable. Name adapted to any absence. No, so see when you are no, Wamu and Kankara, but passer or player be ordinary replace Tony Kroos. The manager friends Carlo as Tony Kroos no, or replacing a year ultimate replace Tony Kroos and I don't know Tony Kroos and so a grantee interview no Kobus and say Madrid Waffy ho, say their coach say ultimate replace so na Dabena Obako Valdemar because so free Madrid no season we own conversity or former teammates. Oh, that's what Madrid were, and the 1 hour. Dabena beko aye Valdemabas, no akosra aye former teammates no say there be or general because at the end Sadia near Mexico or general say no akwa beba for Tony Cruz ne coach no to mame or since no kopiemu aye Valdemabas no crow no say obeko no coach a friend say Carlo and Simon back or so kopia coach a friend say Carlo ebesa ka chance on Samabo and from Madrid and until see there or general answer no beko enum Tony Cruz esim yem fan to say and coach in there say oba a professional coaching or say there be say see ade onwene ho name na academy na wa bie no eno na any focus no e was so also ohweso betumi atete nkora no youth no na chese ono so atimi anya players on bebo aye clubs ni beti say Real Madrid eno yet mamo e wo dwumade no so Eden Hazard Edin come about Federico Valverde na Eden Hazard say he Mame Hazard and Valverde oni nyina boy e wo Real Madrid team no na say yem fan to say about players say you can say player be any shooting
Hazard says sa player no didn't tell Valverde oh you crazy about the shooting level say branch in training or the ball ne bro mo sa training ground sana no ye just akwa shot Nemum oye midfielder ntinu nkofo ntan hu se on time penalty box na nsanka branch no wo mo man kwa na ta be penalty box ne mo a ka bon se in terms of air shooting Federico Valverde a player back as we crazy and tiatia ya te mamu e wo dwumadwe so na Eden Hazard ne mbusa na say players wo bia sinyina no enka onkyere obia ade a won ho anka ope what you say player bia any ade a oye good at anka no nyaaye e wo ono ne football ni ma na anka ope eno fasa e picture no to so mama because or selective players ni be say eba a strength or a player just on the strength compare or say passing and compare Toni Kroos eba a physical and compare Didier Drogba eba defending and compare Sergio Ramos eba shooting and compare Federico Valverde eba pacer and compare Vincent company na compare no janisa eba dribbling na eno de ono a eno aya branch friends Eden Hazard and the sansem no enso de to me see from Nabejafo enso atinyaba Manchester United coach na friends at na agri bato aya Christian Maxwell bato coach na kasa na aya Tenak financial swami Tenak say mo kasi yampamo no any yampamo no because I say yenyan ntia cross Manchester United align up a coach is a long time mebo mo so na Tenag say yamfan to us RIV our Manchester United best 3 years ago no eye omunyina e make choices ono Tenag any penifo ewo eye Manchester United make choices and omu decide say players to be old players enti also mo pam wo also mo job kwai na omo recruit new ones na new ones no omo choose some be konkoda what you say so Manchester United omo nkran bebrebe ko be menu Garnacho Amad Diallo omo nyina Hoyland mo Zexi omo nyina yankoda o si ene sanete na e won so bia enya message no across o se message no clear dem obia say game model just also mo tumi adapt and afa no mo introduce new culture na eno no enya one day adwuma e be take time enti obi anya botre coach Tenag I don't know ori no se mfa to gas ono the last 6 years e woni coaching career were proving say oye winner because the last 6 years waji 8 trophies enti just ono Tenag no oye winner e mo bi another say Tenag and any winning mentality said here and for can the last 6 years also waji 8 trophies oye winner name of the Manchester United say see amenoka say omo eguso search for long term manager Manchester 3 coaches Xabi Alonso opinion friend say Kieran McKenna bebato formo to some images ni na ho Kieran McKenna unsem coaches na Chelsea for no aka ho na almost manager we almost opinion your friend some Maraska ama say coaches no and I say teams no nyagide sa coaches ni mo bebato Xabi Alonso Kieran McKenna and Ruben Amorim coaches in a United long term no omuna Manchester omudi enso ho enom de team I mean fa we ntu say Bruno Fernandes the amount is a red card and now we do against Tottenham no M24 over tennis red card no say a wrongful dismissal and United next matches no said the nko ba me so next 3 games no say Bruno enso betunya ball enom de tia ya de mamo wo dwumadi no so for Chelsea wage bill no to so mama no na me de wie na abedwafo enso atunya ba na Chelsea wage bill no sana Cole Palmer say ono ne star boy de Chelsea resume say Jessica de Chen Cole Palmer Jadon Sancho Jessica Chen Cole Palmer Wesley Fofana Benchiro Christopher Nkunku Enzo Fernandez Matt Kukuera Moises Caicedo omo nyina Jessica de Chen Cole Palmer name say Chelsea team na gasa player star boy player okuta Chelsea no branch friends Cole Palmer name nisika no £130,000 a week. We will be to say regimes at the opera 250. Jadon Sancho, Wesley Fofana Munina, say Sancho 250, Wesley Fofana 200. Tinkuku Munina, Jessica Edichen Cole Palmer. Unu is a Chelsea fan bako, and one Casanica, while Brandon Cole Palmer, na while Brandon Cole Palmer, and what denam, and the attention any or a Chelsea fan, and and our branding a car in Yakupa, Nana P phones and accessories, any easy by a carbon mobile phone or a Techno, Infinix, Itel, Ope, a mobile phone. I would your bra, Usika and Sokra, Brebe, my phone, Uber check a Crebediacano, yes, spread it from a 3 months, I could see a 1 year now, dear Tutia, and a phone to a Saya car care, at Tosamar car care, and your phone repair. The problem, Yaba, Yaba repair, Eddie free, and I'm no accessories, Techno, Infinix, Itel, Nina, and a P phone, silver top phone, Uber your focus, and I will be free, and one and a P phones, the branches, no Kumase, Casman FM opposite, and a PZ, Techman, a Sunyan Tamale, Nina, or friend and a P, 0533093422. Now, no, and so and Casa Boss P cleaning, as a man can't accept the bus in a Ufie and our Pessi clean about say new house, Yabia painting, maybe plastering, or maybe Pino, aside a four in an upper say, ye clean Edema, Boss P Baba, near be clean. Sounds so and I would to a Rufie, Akobabia, said the best Paco, Yaman Wabra, Obaka could really be saying in our friend, a boss Pia, on Baba and Kama, and so the amount. One more sounds here, residential, domestic, any office cleaning, sounds so and a area, and I say Ufie, wherefore, or from Baba to the Amagata, I choked from Baba Tim Kama Diamo, or my office furniture moving, flower trimming, settling, fumigation, pest air control, sounds and a junk remover, about air landscape design, business moving, any pool cleaning, or making a cleaning, commercial cleaning, over friend boss P cleaning and moving service. Or more, Atonso Ako Johnson 0539-363-641 0539-363-641 and 0539-377-338 na uno ensweat nyakasa ma memra bedafo so na ye nin commosis here because yen hwenra games na fe yen hwe ene matches a ekoso Telisol more money promo weekly draws 30,000 Ghana cedis ubenya grand prize 1 million Ghana cedis o sabet nyaka the obe ne se fa Telisol cash wallet no o de beto eye data o de beto airtime o de be make payment our fixed broadband able decay able star 500 a hash new manasa send the win equal 500 way a promo regulated by the NLE our Caritas lottery platform Telisol connecting energies. Sir Christian
Andy
ma mintie we enra Arsenal say atata yeah enra mitie after the game na mitie Bukayo Saka omo busa say o gidie say Arsenal time na ani ana so mbeje either Premier League and say champions do say brenani
so mutimi GBB so mutimi GBB bo na Arsenal bo no and you boni nyina awie na wanyi trophy bi amfa anta so a so bi ankai de waye but I think say they are making progress. Arsenal show growth but growth ni nyina no there a couple growth no a trophy and it in the season we now it doesn't matter how good you have been over the years. Yeah, Arsenal it's very difficult to break them down. Na ni nyina awie wan fa kruwa bi amfa mafia and I think say obi anka wasem me sure say ebisa say 2002 Champions League do ball the only Madrid ball final wan hwa won kai me wa tem be kai the winners second team kwantan kai omo even though so why are there what the second there but wan fa bibi aye monumental mafia and obi antimi kai o and you many Bukayo Saka by adwene where over the 2 years last 2 seasons how am I very close to the Premier League no but Man City no one den what you say and you for the third time knocking na say one team anyi bibi amfa mafie dia at least FA Cup will be and na league be Champions League no kra no ball na Arsenal airborne no yeah the Arsenal air can favorite one and me yes say obi anka say yeah a bit biased and I say so almost too much. Arsenal show consistency over the years and the way they are playing and they say we consider possession and my opponent and my PSG able almost 68% of ball possession but only limited PSG to only 2 shots on target, meaning say Arsenal without the ball. Also, another man focus the best team in the world that the best without the ball. No, team friend Arsenal. Now, but PSG. Now PSG never away. Arsenal ball fear. PSG dominating possession, but ball ni kwa PSG. But having space is about to a shot at Arsenal, no, and then very very difficult. And no can be in Arsenal. It will be a monster at Team Dream. But Andy, when my day be a PA Champions League, no, a free match they won. ABC Enra matches no. When a 0-0 score line.
Debut.
Every single game be go by. So far, no game and I produce a 0-0 score line. Oh yeah. When America for peno, American is on Tiasi Dentia, Eso Stadium, na Otieska, Eura Stadium, na 90 minutes on to me shout at a go. Go ma near Bobo 90 minutes. See a Bobo na se go ma in 90 minutes and the not boy a day. And it so far games ya bo nyina no ebie no a produce a 0-0 score line. Interesting, Andy. Unim say Champions League new format no. One shot goals may decide the best finish at what position.
Okay.
Say the airborne new format no. Likely say so many teams able to finish level on points. The best separated teams, and the air goals. That is why teams in the teams just say be on ball for more and the goals in a day. 2 years. What had Dortmund? Dortmund match day 1. Omoko away share Club Brugge akamiensa. Club Brugge and TB. So match day 1, they won by 3-0. Enra. Omoche Celtic on match day 1. And the we need 5-1 against a team na Man City Somo 4-0 and run. So Celtic ne bad. Celtic match day 1. We know match by 5-1. Sa Celtic na o winning match they won by 5-1. And then Dortmund China or say no 7-1. So as we speak now, Borussia Dortmund 2 matches played, they've scored 10 goals, they have conceded only 1. Goal difference of 5+9. It is a World Champions League now, new format no Andy. So I'm draw A tables now. Team are finishing top of the table no Dortmund. Leverkusen was 6 points. But Leverkusen was 6 points. In fact, team are surprised me so far no and the Brest. Who's Brest match they won?
There table no me am fan to say why discussions no.
Yeah, match they won. I think say almost say 2-1 versus Air Storm Grass. And then omukwa away Ekochi Air Salzburg SN 4-0. So Air Brest omo ye debutant omo Champions League ni da. First time omo Champions League ni. Now the match they won. Oh we need 2-1. The second day in the Champions League was an away game to Air Salzburg. And the Salzburg was Air 4-0. So we're Champions League table now. Or Dortmund. What's the 3 teams now finish level on points 6. That the entire Dortmund at that first they said they've scored more goals and they have conceded less goals. So goal difference of +9. That is why and games now course now. Bayer Leverkusen match they won and the Okwawe share final the card 9 waji 4 goals there 2 years. And Osia team was against AC Milan on team 9 there but 1 goal not at the points at 2 years. Mekai say Barca lose the first game to I think say Monaco 2-1. Obechi a young boys are nyade no Andy no watch the canum because the do stage you know goals really matter. And watch young boys and no commentator and say young boys play like young boys. And Abasa China was said canum. Watch Man City. Man City match the one. Oni Inter 1-1. Ushare team kesiye na untimi she miensa untimi she num. It oni Inter ebo 1-1 no. Match they do and again one. Esa Slovan for no. And no chido question is saying was the can 9. Inter match the 1 and the only Man City ball 1-1. And ono so say ono so 9. And it you know me sure said big teams now will say that baby Edru no. What have do stage be no baka be last day of the Champions League now. Young teams are qualified to the next stage, you know. Not a lot of teams are finishing on level points. They be determined to finish second, third, or fourth, and they be goals. To goals, a PM rapa. To that, call both teams to score, and now over 1.5, you know, and that will be a TBD. Me sure say games now provided over 1.5, by 1.5. I think say and never team to also my teams, you know, a more goals.
Just to add to the now, can also new format, you know, first 8, you know, automatically.
Yes. First 8, bet say first 4. Ebenya level on points. What's the first 8 they'll be seeded.
Yeah.
And it you know maybe I be finish and very crucial. And it you know say Udi Inter Milan besia. Now it means Inter Milan 2 goals are. In fact, at least air draw Man City Inter Milan 1-1. But because she a relatively smaller team, you know, and they're 9. Inter Milan or Man City boy, you know, 1-1. Go see a team behind the money more from no. I said the 9. Dortmund so far, amazing. Match the 1, well, we need 3-0. Match the 2, I mean, was 7-0 because the bedu stage, you know, teams na air bano. Dortmund team is 7 BM. On team is 2 BM. Ebia wasa 1 and a draw be. Sa goes no France the no and the betima ba at a very crucial time. Sa goes no betimi as save sa class no. I think the other teams na airborne Andy they should take note. Now mo hwe hu yi. Andy Brest they say and the surprising team so far. Dortmund are there because Dortmund say Dortmund were Champions League football club that last year about final. And you know the Dortmund one can say goes no motion and then the one but Brest as debutant na o win the first 2 games there nyame no nukreni breast for a surprise me South na Bayer Leverkusen Andy say Bayer Leverkusen tamana omoji champion omoji German Bundesliga no ye can say levels will upgrade because the following season no oji Bundesliga na and we Champions League boa Champions League any German Bundesliga no gab no so but so far they are faring very well match they won and against AC Milan Champions League in fact you can't Cathedrals na AC Milan kan but we share the match they won 4-0 away to Air Feyenoord and no better if you know watch AC Milan as AC Milan the kabakwa AC Milan anti meaning say 2 games played by team friend by Leverkusen and they won all 2 matches they have 6 points almost to the core modim and I think say almost kakanga ebia yenwie no na teams are qualified to the next stage you know by Leverkusen betimi qualify also to the next stage but another game no Andy o share Marinti kan ka Barcelona kakra I think say score na Barcelona here because match the 1 and you lose to Monaco by 2-1 match the 2 so when we need second game na pressure ba so one sir eti onya relatively a weaker team from young boys now bo fear I think say na Barca have no excuse see me win game no yeah win keke o win no now we share more goals because the first game no we goal difference of -1 because they lose by 2-1 so no point and a goal difference of -1 eti we share start team ya and we share no more goal difference ba say onya 3 points goal difference of what +4 oko ni man sir adeba ko man charge here ni say this season me sure say and the nye fair to Rafinha. Who say Barca for na projected Lamine Yamal. But in terms of fair numbers, Barca's best player this season so far, meaning the best season nyame much na. So far, Barca games ya boni nyina no. I think say to be fair to Rafinha, our best player so far Rafinha. The numbers is up there because so far Rafinha and my Barcelona I think say Wama Barca 6 goals this season. And after 6 goals, no, Rafinha as a Barcelona 4 assists. The goal contribution so far 10. Lamine Yamal and the Barcelona 4 goals, 5 assists. Goal contribution for say 9. Rafinha and Barca goal contribution for say 10. But Barca for Kasa, our best player Lamine Yamal, we are not being fair to Abrantia. Your friend Rafinha. I am very happy. Say you best start season, no. Na o se Barca play nke betima ton mo na nke timi balance books no player ba ko na nke betima ton no Rafinha but so far I am so happy say Barca ntimi Anton Rafinha was there and all justified in tia o se akande Barcelona Abrante friend Ferran Torres yandi some ka se onsia Arabic na enjo boko Saudi Arabia ho anytime you have opportunity bia no unjustified the reason why he must play for Barcelona and I think say another good news is say Lewandowski scored 2 goals. So far, Champions League, was 96 Champions League goals. We say Air Club 100 goals, no. Plus we no pay. Messi anyway, and Ronaldo, and I say 100 or more goals in the Champions League. I brand friend Lewandowski, and 4 more goals. I can goals now was one, and you say 100, becoming the 3rd player in the Champions League history. Also 100 or more goals. I think say 2 goals to no, and so Timibua. Another thing I know, and say. Abrante friend Ansu Fati is back. And I want to hear by Frankie de Jong. Eventually, after last year, back in April, near ball Air Clasico, and on Air Fedi Valverde, a course, a kind of frums, a classic frums. I'm calling frums, I'm not branching in prayer. Since then, on Tunisia came, FMA Air Bassa. So I think that players don't pray, a lot of them are coming back. Remember Barcelona team now much more stronger. 85-1 win Andy. Many are doing pa. First one we lost, second one 5 win. Yanko yenim.
First na dey new year
and the Arsenal match they won. Omukwa away, omni Atalanta okay.
Yeah.
0-0. Arsenal were not impressive that match they won. But go on to Arsenal net. Enra. Adeba kwa manage Arsenal when say these days no. Some the ball bet to Arsenal net no. Edim pa. Arsenal is becoming too difficult to beat. And once they become too difficult to beat, and it's Arsenal in 1 goal par, it is always enough to win them games. And they played against PSG. PSG attack the Andy. Yamianu Kanoa and Emre. And PSG attack na Bakola. And on the Sali Kano, Ebo Force 9. And the Sari Due. so board the other end. So front three no.
And Uncle Fossi coach and also Kwade Osman Dembele also the coach.
And Mentias and then Tamben as a coach etimi a cutting discipline. So yeah, dear crowd now where the name so I see a double. And at some time the coach must start to his grounds. Coach now coach PSG at the point that person bench Messi. Tamno coach Barcelona. He wanted to bench Messi. I asked him before the kind a coach here or better bench Messi no. And the oye why Dembele for us konoso. Ben attack in there na brand. PSG attack in the first time you. They played against Girona on match the one. A own goal and in fact yeah 90th minute and a Girona goalkeeper no able own goal. So two matches and only 2 shots on target. After so 68% of ball possession and the ball ni chromo, but they cannot penetrate. So the attack and compare back years. Now in fact most of the time na PSG ball game biano. So many more shots. I want to ball shot in my PSG. Mbappe is not there. Messi no more Neymar no time no there. Only PSG ball crowd. In fact 51 Champions League A group stages games you know. And the first time one PSG ever Champions League A group stage game one PSG ntimi to atena. What I say much of it a PSG attack no. But untimi nka PSG attack ni nyina Abraham for credit Arsenal the way they defend. The way Arsenal without the ball and the omoye so compact untimi nya penetration the Arsenal team no. I think say adeba ko Arsenal ye no I am more Arsenal about enso no. Andy now Kai Havertz Musa man for kan ye kan bi coach na asem no kan no o kama ye Arsenal eto Kai Havertz no ye ka say it did not make sense then me boa because na ye hu the odeba Arsenal team no. But Kai Havertz Andy I think say oba world football nyina no the highest moment 2021 Champions League final Chelsea versus Man City on say the only goal. But since then about 3 years Edema Chelsea no Kai Havertz and share more than 8 Premier League goals a season that yenteni ye Kai Havertz odimfie miensa Chelsea Premier League goals no Kai Havertz and share more than 8 in a single season that oba Arsenal the first season no initially nenko ye Okaita was the first goal. It took him 10 games. Arsenal also the first goal for Arsenal. But a season, last season, now Brandt friend Kai Havertz 13 Premier League goals. One should be Chelsea derby. So we are seeing a different Kai Havertz at Chelsea and a different Kai Havertz at Arsenal. Bibi says here Andy, offer the credit to my coach now near Didier. Ekofa Kai Havertz na amanfo entiase de nti okwakofa no any Kai Havertz born na all born wa justify Didier coach no enya ewonimu so far we say 13 Premier League goals last season no you starting season way Kai Havertz Andy ewo 3 goals already in the Premier League in all competition Kai Havertz ekura 5 goals enra apart from goal no say no man of the match performance made the numbers ama trend 48 touches. Now those 48 touches no, and they'll be only the line no. Look at maybe the touches no, all over the pitch. Sometimes we have maybe on drifty bar, also drifty bar and right or more. Sometimes or back today, ebe board defense or all over the pitch and Kai Havertz any 48 touches no. Beyond the 48 touches no, Kai Havertz outside the ball and so to estimate to them. I think say Ateta, who your coach bisa na kofa player, amanfo ni mu gidie. That's a player need to be boss our performance more. You the coach become much more happier say and near man for who coach Runya say you know Ekofa Brent friend Kai Havertz. I think say or justify the entire ask Ekofa Brent here your friend Kai Havertz. Lastly on that game Arsenal backline they are doing so well. But si you don't compare other backline now on what did you Premier League now their Carney trophy. And the Premier League, you know, big you are. Also, a Premier League backline, centre back partnership. The amount for Tai Kappa, Ferdinand, and Vidic. Yeah. At least they won league title, they won Champions League. Now I'm saying, so Arsenal backline. In fact, the recent times, a branch friend John Terry and Ricardo Carvalho. John Terry, Ricardo Carvalho, and they won Champions League, they won league titles. Arsenal backline, in fact, Arsenal backline, Mienu is always constant. Fullback, let's say, also fullback from Dawson. I think say Timber. Zinchenko timi bobi Ben White and Calafrio munya ebo back fullbacks ni bi. But 4 and 5 no has always been constant.
Saliba, my guys.
And say omo the trophy can one. Na say Premier League centre back partnership na yebo mo di omo fans no one shot Sam Rantini no and the amazing work they are doing so far. And say obi timi fa ba ball end to Arsenal net mo a most often centre back ni no full backs necessary but 4 and 5 no they've been amazing for us now. Last year and this year nyina no dia car ni say Roba compare Vidic any John Terry Carvalho any John Terry and the Aka trophy.
Mate me Sister Christian na say Max one na ACM memra where na amanoni ehin and Admira.
Chris, your best player will always be Lamine Yamal.
Barcelona.
Yeah. I'll say Rafinha, yes, I love you now. He's playing very good. And I think he will even play my better. Me who's a bad player that. Because if he Leeds United or walk straight to Barcelona team, what problem? No, said I'm both team was through that. But the number we have big games here, but it was good. So I knew say no my year bet me about. But the entire Lamine is say Lamine Yamal need a game more team need na be ordinary. I agree on me actually. You can say be on a good day Lamine Yamal aim you for a long time. About affect here down no. Your friend is saying Rafinha. And Lamine Yamal no so too selfless. He always want the senior guys to go. So boy, you know, to me bomb. He's doing very well. Lamine Yamal, the Chris said, with no disrespect, even currently, if we are singing a boy here, but we are playing beyond war boss in Akolano. Sanu, so and who is so about ye can't ball here, boss say ye sabo na ye body ye can say or winning ball bonnie be on there, Bobby, or piano or Bobby's ya. Of course, Vinicius Maggio Mudi always say or my be last season money but currently boy here body on this Musiela and Ubia will say oh Bobo says uncle are two there so much that is the real then Arsenal boy and Bukayo Saka. The reason why I love this boy is that he's always there on time. Anytime a big issue be a basic Arsenal be a and I don't check it consistently. And I was saying Kasa you'll be the main man to help Arsenal still on your go. Consistently or on a consistent basis. So I think these guys see a hero muye. But I say Omusa Nintina yem ma ten. I mean if you say Lamine Yamal talent in there. Dia ohian say obega like ebia favor no bet me abobo na cause so I think he'll be the one because at this age na Chris say who set him like Barca na who could team is also no. And yet you can't just do it. Very difficult. So Arsenal did what they need to do because I not be a favor. But I was afraid because it is the Champions League. But of course, almost show character. And I think so much at PSG. 2-0 to keep a clean sheet was good. And also to win by 2 goals. And I was about 2 matches or Munche go. But no Munko 3 or brought Munche go. So it was definitely going to be their day. And I think they did very well. So much may continue Eddie Freya. Near who said near normal bit to me. Barcelona they a high five. A high five. Although almost say me bad, but still a high five. Oh, last go. Now me see a version bad 3-0. I was looking for 3-4-0.
When one day, and I had to call over 2.5.
Yeah, that's how Obano. So Enra by your price Stuttgart. They Stuttgart. Your price say Leverkusen. Ne. Your price say more causing. Say how 1-0 nearby. It's better in there. Yeah,
double chance Leverkusen.
Obi come more goals now, but Tasi. I know sir live 3-0, 4-0. And now more crown if I say own goal. But what I say.
Tina Nancy didn't go and come good.
And yes, I'm going to say go. Who they are so I did not call. Andy Neno Aston Villa by Munich. 1982. Aston Villa J company for buying them. But I'll say if you're on your master, but Villa will form because this is on one lose 1 pay. And on one winning 6 I draw 1. And I make last season on more board that competition being European competition. No, or more winning all 6 games at home. Until ewo fiendo omu ye good and again Ole Watkins so essence so apeke from BM. And the buying should be very careful. I think say Aston Villa to put a ball at the back of buying net ain't get too much of a problem. But we are the Champions League, but what I say. And my cousin was Champions League, my steady beyond say Christian about 85 or so %. Equal one direction big teams a 3 course are. Any competition I'm just here because Europa League Conference League now that win. I am not shocks room. But Champions League shocks in town also. Shocks this now or be say your price Sparta Prague mu game now. Surprising results in time might be brave. Omonobia Omunimbo because that is not where they belong to Omusia and Dicey. But a big team woman or the young friends at Madrid Bob which my son Bewini Bassa bet me I say wait team Kessie and Ketwania Kessie no moment almost Utumuze City Koshenko for be brain no masse. and no buying with advantage over them because buying no on my way record is very impressive. 41 games, or we need 37. I draw 4. Our group stage. Of course, yes. Now, Kase. On my last 4 games, 3 on my draw 1 and lose 2. But no in group stage. In the group stage, there on my record in and I don't see how Aston Villa is going to stop them. Andy, but what I say?
Clifford Cheba for some can say, Lami Yama, some like I say, Kupama when your hockey player.
There be Lami Yama in Bob Boston Kupama.
Debatable there.
Debatable.
Assembly, we are debatable, but the truth is that
we will have time for you.
The truth is this. But you can't you name Bob different from the Oshe goes.
Bakupama in Bobo.
Essen Lami Yama.
Kupama in Bobo.
Jesus
Bobo.
But we will come back to that. How they champion.
Lami Yama.
They say young champion. We will come back to that.
The young queen, you may. My Kupa.
Minko big Joanna. What
am I mean? Michael Olise. Honestly, a very good player. I'm so good. Almost all be free. Your friend team, Crystal Palace. No, she go against Aston Villa. And all her games all Bona is going very so he might also be main man for them. I think Bayern win over 2.5 because me who say Aston Villa might get a goal. As a Bayern between winner they will score either 2 or more. Villa can still get 2 goals because Bayern so I am almost vulnerable. So I think over 2.5 Bayern will win and that's at least Bayern double chance over 1.5 there. Good to go.
The Bayern Munich attack this season Bayern Munich have won 9 games in all competition. Those 9 matches Bayern Munich has 30 goals. 30 goals in 9 matches. And Aston Villa has started very well in the season. Aston Villa, the last 5 games in England, and they remain unbeaten. But they are playing against Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich have 41 games. Champions League group stages are Omun. And again, 4 away matches this season. Bayern Munich born to Omonet. Dear Wunima Aston Villa for I think Aston Villa for also match they won 4-0 away. I think 3-0 and 4-0 away. But Bayern Munich about too early for them. They are playing giant of the Champions League. Our bro mobile fee. 2 teams no minimum so buy adwin. Ball betima to be a net. Because Bayern Munich air ball away. Omukra 2.76 goals per game away. Aston Villa air ball fee. Omo 2.15 goals per game at home. Both teams to score, but to a large extent, Bayern Munich attack will make the difference.
Yeah, and Benfica 4 games and the other back say 3 games on my boy in our score line equal 2-1. Omo head to head almost saying 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, and Tom found. And now the back say away team na debut as well. But Atletico the last 9 away matches almost winning just 1. And now Benfica so almost the last 3 home games on my ball Champions League almost winning. And Benfica saw a very poor record against Spanish clubs when they even played at home and away. And they close to bear 14 games or more winning 1. But Atletico call Portugal more yard there. On my last 5 or more winning for Elusu. And to me, who say a bit where win or loss situation to wow pen. For Gideon call 2-1 either half. Ube to me 2-1 am away, no 2-1 am away. But I saw Casa was taking neck out. I think that Atletico mom away. And Liverpool so who say Italian teams they have Liverpool power and field. So all the countries, but of course losses normally Spanish teams sitting in Okaboma the same number 6 losses or but one thing they say in the European competition group stage, all the last 10 or more boy win ofi. Emu be 8 there 2+ goals. Intimate Liverpool away for Bologna 1 goal. So mo ye here for intimate 1 city. Liverpool be show mo a handicap and be more be 1-5-3. Yes, Liverpool also beat them over 2.5. I said 2 goal margin the Liverpool and so be to me Asho and the time we more the end they very low scoring. Leipzig near Juventus.
Okay.
I think I'll go for double chance for Leipzig, but still under 3.5.
The ono and the big faka krebi so so e be simaka krebi na. Big banga.
And now the Stuttgart Mr. And then your banga Stuttgart couldn't.
Faka krebi so so e
yenanya me asese adiache na yenda pure 95.7 etiefo nyina ase. So I think my most surprising scoreline for the Champions League games, yes, was against Salzburg Brest game, So I have this particular season, I'm sure that a more convincing football compared to last season. The kind of form and league anymore.
League 39.
Yes. and Eman Koyim Famomo. It's coming into the Champions League. Now we see Red Bull Salzburg. I won't know. I was expecting Salzburg to be that kind of advantage over Brest. But it was unfortunate. So when you give me share football, so be a mistake, I will be in share and only no credit. But so when you give me share, you could clearly see, say, especially the first 3 goals, where as a result of mistakes, the defense of Salzburg, and Namso, Emma, Brett, Timinia, those goals, and it was too late. Salzburg beat me Babak. I believe so going forward, no, I'm making sure say defense no enkonkoye error prone. Sankoye error prone. They never beat me Akuyamo. But if they continue like this with their poor defensive setup, and on the back also at was one negative impact, and so or more a performance, and you game it one day. Arsenal scoreline, I'm not surprised at all. Debbie, so I know I say, Mijidi Arsenal, Arsenal, so 2-0. Looking at the quality Arsenal possessed this particular season, Arsenal performance no was so. Paris Saint-Germain competition were also unbeaten. But route to Kwayaba England no, it's a different ball game altogether. The Champions League game or winning the first game no, na in the fear. And the end of the no, Obekai said it was as a result of a mistake from a Girona goalkeeper Paulo Gazzaniga at the dying best of the game. No, Kokoye a mistake. No, conceded that goal. Paris Saint-Germain they winning 1-0, and the attack has been poor in the Champions League, especially because I'm not game to so confirm it. So far they've played 2 matches in the Champions League. Attack didn't even go. The first game they won, it was a left back Nuno Mendes, and it's me ball on the share. Omo Edinya that particular win. Enti Osha Omo a team ne kita omo. That was why people were talking about say a player friend say Osman Dembele should have been part. I said it here yesterday. Say a negative impact. A team so. Arsenal on the other hand, I talked about their defensive prowess this time around, and then I saw a game now. In terms of ball possession, Paris Saint-Germain had a better share of the ball. Your ball game new Paris Saint-Germain about around 65 to 68 ball possession. And Arsenal about around 35. But Arsenal, the team here, what was more important in that particular game, and only confirming and no Asamana Mekano say Ateta is for the Akani game. It is not always about attacking. There are times you have to set up well to get the kind of results I will be here. And I believe that it is also working hard. It is paying off for your Arsenal team, looking at how they are working. Player back one say Christian Ekanasem Kai Havertz. Andy. Enyami Wangwa say Kai Havertz performing well the match now. Do you know why? A lot of the players from Arsenal team any players are normally already right materials. A lot of the players in the squad, players are Mikel Arteta, and I'm going to do the kind of level I'm doing football or more. Players like Martinelli, Bukayo Saka was a good player, but under Mikel Arteta, Bukayo Saka is a transformed player. And world class wingers how the Bukayo Saka become Mikel Arteta and Sano. At the time when Mikel Arteta, a player, I find it's a Kai Havertz no. The na me sure say me twan me hu adwuma person odi abrante ne ye. And me no nobody dance say he's a different player with Arsenal. Playing as an attacking midfielder and as a central midfielder no. Giving a number 9 role enya na adwuma. But look at how he's marshalling the Arsenal attack. And play on only a typical number 9 in the shape of Gabriel Jesus at the bench. And a Kai Havertz and on no need them. Yes, one of the Arsenal team now. You have credit in him from my coach, Seriously speaking, look at play. This is an Arsenal side that players with the Ben White Munina. So at the start, our Arsenal. I have got you over free team anymore. But Arteta transforming these players. I'm on positions to Arsenal team anymore. They play and play well. Our Arsenal team anymore. Abasubobi Warner was here. My papa friend is Mikel Arteta. Okay. He's done very well, and he keeps learning on the job. That is one thing I love about him. But with the total performance of the teams there, I believe say Arsenal deservedly, looking at the experience, any form of Mukita this particular season, no signs to both there. Now, he also just 3 points, at the good bargain. No, I should other games now. Head basi. Kakebi on a Bayern Munich and Aston Villa game. Okay. These two teams, are if you are looking at their last 5 matches, will be a record say in the sense that the last 5, Bayern Munich has 4 and our draw 1. Aston Villa last 5. And also so Ashe 4 will draw 1. But the difference between the two, and say Aston Villa opponent on the boy and Ipswich Town, and yet as difficult as a Bayern Munich do on the boy or Bob Leverkusen. But obi to be for an angle say Bayern Munich Bob Leverkusen no bo fie. Aston Villa also draw against Ipswich. No so kwa away. Enti Abia no so ayade. Osha Nuni, we look at the coaches who handle these teams. Aston Villa has a coach who knows this kind of competition. Europe, only competition, no. Company green as a coach to the European competition. Club football, yes. Oya Juma no your Burnley Krampa, Abianka wunya GDA. So the Bayern Munich team memano. But he's playing very well. Abro Kitas our Bayern Munich team way. And I believe that the quality in the team, Aston Villa also has a lot of quality. They have one player Bayern Munich should be wary of. He's a difference maker no matter baby ojina. Ebi a man for Agbe call you Watkins, so but enya Watkins nkwa. Whenever John Duran gets the opportunity to feature for Aston Villa, Angles obejina, bobo akwa no. So you goalkeeper, what dream pom maso. So baby Abrante ni jana obetimi abobo na akwa. He's one player onya bejina park and so say Bayern Munich for na dream corner so. They have quality. Ewo omo team ni mu. Omo defense, yes, they have it. Yenim. But I believe say Bayern Munich quality Omokita in this season's Champions League. Harry Kane former APK, and it is a Tayen he knows very well. Over England, Nabababo, Minim Stadium where England are branching more so ball. So they are coaching the Nibe Jilema Manabo, Eddie Amao, Numbers Awama, Oni Olise. These are players they are getting to know themselves very well and quick. And so Bayern Munich team Aston Villa is definitely going to get a goal.
Okay.
Okay. But who to win? I don't know Bayern Munich.
Okay.
Possibly a 3-2 or 3-1 win for a Bayern Munich team.
Go both teams.
Yes. Yeah, can name for Girona, Feyenoord. Both teams to score.
Go both team.
Okay. Over 1.5.
Okay. Shakhtar Donetsk, Atlanta.
Shakhtar Donetsk, Atlanta. Double chance Atlanta.
Double chance Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay, Aston Villa then Benfica, Atletico Madrid.
Double chance Atletico.
Dynamo Zagreb, Monaco.
Monaco best. Double chance Monaco, to be fair.
Or double chance Monaco.
Okay. Dynamo Zagreb Koje 9. Monaco also share Barcelona. Okay.
There be Monaco say red card bem. E ka ball on the Bayern no go ntimi jabata.
Lille Real Madrid.
Oh, Madrid win.
Liverpool Bologna.
Liverpool win over 2.5.
Leipzig Juventus.
Go both team.
And Stormgrass Club Brugge.
Go both team.
Okay, that's what's a big in Kawatis Christian and Kamaxo. Nana Isian what's your Munina Kamamasi, but Accra Sports Stadium na yenin komobisi CFA Accra Sports Stadium netosomame. The Confederation of African Football has approved the Accra Sports Stadium for the Total Energies 2025 African Cup of Nations Match Day 3 qualifier between Ghana and Sudan. A statement from CAF to General Secretary Prosper Aresnado Esquire, and I read, following a comprehensive review of the reports of the CAF independent inspection regarding the Cape Coast and the Accra Sports Stadium, we are pleased to inform that the Accra Sports Stadium has been approved to host the AFCON qualifiers for Morocco 2025. Specifically, it will host the Group F match the 3 encounter between Ghana and Sudan, which is scheduled for October 11, 2024. In light of this approval, we kindly request that the Ghana Football Association and the stadium management team prioritize the necessary enhancement to the pitch and other critical areas of the stadium leading up to the match day to ensure an optimal experience for both teams and the attending fans. Please note that CAF will continue to closely monitor the readiness of the stadium for this match, as well as for the future CAF sanctioned events. This fixture is scheduled for Friday, October 11, 2024. This is a statement from CAF. Omediaba say confirm say Ghana Sudan no yebebo ewo Accra Sports Stadium. This is the stadium, but mamini komobi ewo time aso emra quick one. Na meba sima dupe meba sisi meba na fe yaba bi this common. We have this conversation. Dr. Randeyabi ARSCO member on also defended Black Stars Management Committee 100,000 omoji ewo World Cup no. Yebeti in voice no, as well as Kumasi Asante Kotoko plays today. Ninyina stories are yede honsem enso eba Coach Watara enso a message edema heartful supporters. Yanko aye time about center so na yemo monkomo me mai mo akwaba
me do so andi
ajiri sa pomboko
oduma kumada roma bibi ekoso boko
Wednesday bre say de time monkomo
sa pepe
ya monkomo
me da sipi ene wakwanya wode ama me anopa de me de nchia emodin ebe free time asuye ama obibia OTPO 95.7 FM so abusuafo enen so brasun set time herbal ye ne yetie for the 4 ebe twetwe nkomo edefa yapomuden ho esanse da bia ye betena adwayi so ye ka kire se ene ye hwe enuane ye die ye nsu ye nom ye mframa ye ho menyina bobode yade ebre ni padua enu nti na that time herbal for ye gibre eba pia okasafidie so ne enu abetwetwe nkomo afa apomuden eho na no kwasem ni se wo se wo pa apomuden ma papa e de atena sase we se so pa na wadi won kwa na Awurade Nyankopɔn de ma wo de a ene na time herbal center ye nupa ye de abadwa so no ene ye kanfo e de ama wo se wonya ye nupa yi bi na wo no mo a ebebo siesie wo ni padua no e de ama e basa ya de bia entimi meto nhye wo ni padua ne so emfa wo nko sabi ense do anase ba bia ensese nka obekro no kwasem ni se time ye di nura kese mienu aba edu edi nkan a doctor e de ba ye no e time herbal mixture wo se kai se time no ye TIME ye malaria fever dro tatashe medofo pa wa wudi adanse se ene ensuo no wasi from ensuo ni etoto pa ensuo ni timito a wobisi mesa sabro aba ubonse ni kotodwem na ehwehwe no wobisi nsuo ato amantontoma ba eni nti enempo na ye fe ne se na wantimi anabi entontoma hwehwe no nti osole ye ni ti say ga ne bofuno no ogene ho ba bia enye obi simi kro de ya no manum ato mentumi ni di kra ya na won so dimini padua pa me ya adwuma kakra bi so na mabre me kwa kete so mentumi enna ya na bi ni paduam etwetwe me oba so sese me nsabuo no ya entumi meye mfa mame sansunsan so we nyina ebo woni padua ni emu a edura me kan forma wo no time herbal mixture sansa no na de bre ebetu sa haw ni nyina ase sa yade ni nyina ase ade free wo so time herbal mixture ne capsules eno so yedu foforo kra ye de abadwa so na no kwasem ni se edura yi ebusu ye immune system ne ede mayen emayen komo woni padua mu no omo ho odene ewo ni padua ni mu no esi tapapapa na no kwasem ni se immune system ahụ dene e wo soro nso de a ene na nipadua na kwa no ba bia nso ye adwuma kama ye no pay enye na e wo pharmacy shop herbal shop chemical shop bebia wo kwa wo benya bi ato wo so ame na wo pay droi dodo pa atu akoton a fa wani kirem e wo Alba pharmacy anase me herbal anam processor wo asafo a fa wani kirem e wo dufie herbal ye no pay dodo bia wo nsa ebeka wo bompata fa wani kirem e wo ultimate herbal wo borem wo ho a ye nroi dodo bia wo nsa beka e na wo patase hanso dia ene na fa wani kirem e wo NNA pharmacy NNA pharmacy abrosan kase no ata abrosan kase na Pure FM e wo soro no e ho na NNA pharmacy e wo ase ho pe wo boremu wo ho a time herbal mixture time herbal mixture ene ne capsules no e busu se chapo e wo ho wo boremu wo ho a duduo bia wo nsa beka number ye didi dwuma no e ye 0244 417669 0244 417669 made of for time your number didi dwuma no eno no mayeni nkomo kakra emfa time herbal mixture anase ne capsules no eho no kwasem di say time herbal center for there ye de bia ye betena afidie so ye ka kira wo say ye di enubna hahamma ene nunsini ena ye didi adwuma enu ti ye kase de aduro badwa so a eya na ye bibiduro kroje a ye fa brofu duro bakokra enfremu na ye de time herbal mixture eba ye etiefo ne ahwefo mo amudi adanse ase duro no ebo adwuma a ede bre etu malaria se why na se time herbal mixture na chini na nim eduro ben na ho eduro bi ani ho time herbal mixture eba ye eduro bi ani ho a ye de tu malaria se chese time TIME santi na nyamedi nimdia se dua papa ni mu no papa ni boru akwaye makofa dua na hahan na bena ni hini ene ode abefa mfidiem na ode time herbal mixture ba na no kwasem ni se aduro beduru Ghana ha no se de Ghana fo age aduro no atum ene se de wo mu si no maduro ne ni adanse efre aduro ne chi ba no se ya metena Pure FM kasafidie so ne enso ani aduro ne ho adanse ankyere wa na nkyese ye ni wa ni ye enu nti de opese osiesie ni nipadua de opese wo tu yade asefri nipadua mu no Time herbal mixture na se ne capsules enu ni adupa Time Herbal Center for the aba enu nso ni adupa pa ye kanfo e de ama wo se wonya ye duro bottle ba ko pe anase bottle mienu na se wo no mo a ebebu asiesie nipadua ne e de ama wo na no kwasem ni se immune system ne na duro ni be siesie ni pa esan se wo nipadua e wo hoi immune system ne na kura nipadua ne pa eye ye nkomo no enu ne kita nipadua no se wo nkomo ho odin a eye na e den se yade ebetimi abefiri wawura anase bebo wura wo nipadua mu enu nti Time herbal mixture ne capsules no immune system ho odin wo soro immune system ho odin eni soro no maduro ni bi efa bo nipadua ne ho ban na no kwasem ni se yedroi wo yare wo nyare wo timi no bi enya afi no bi beka se media yedro no me nyare ntimi de mi ntimi no bi anase bi etesa we ni doctor ashada ya de abase fa boost to immune system no first year wo nkomo na wo nipadua mu a ebo nipadua ne ho ban no enu nti se wo yade se wo nyade no maduro ni bi na wo pedroi ebia to a me se patase ha bowrem e wo NNA pharmacy Time herbal mixture ne capsules wo bowrem wo hododo bia wo nsa ebetumi aka na wo num Time herbal mixture ne capsules na wo dia boost immune system na wo di siesie wo nkomo a ama ahoden no etumi asipi asita edi ama wo no na yade bie wo di padua nim nso e de bre efiri ho esanse wo num Time herbal mixture ama boost immune system no eba ne sa se wo sisi pa na ya wo ya ebefiri ho se wo to asintini na etwe ebefiri ho se wo akoma bo ntentem ebefiri ho obi si ana mani su biri mi mani su ye mitwum obi si me kura de ya na menan ni misa ta sensene pa eye titiriti wano malaria nu anu me dofo pa Time herbal mixture ne capsules edi twam chesa de won so bi hwe da eni adanse edi na wo mo di eduro ye duro wo mo num na no panwumra de wo num frɛ doctor adanse a wo num edie no enya asam ketwa enu nti ene bowrem wo pharmacy shop herbal shop chemical shop wo kwa wo so per Time herbal mixture anase ne capsules na won saka ye duro yi bia fa wo se eyoyo bobo aduro na no pa anwumra na ebeboa wo ebebusu immune system ne diamao ana ebema wo nkomo ano ahoɔdene no SPS sita eba ne se bibia be konkan e wo nipadua nim kama gie number na fra ye sansa ha no ye de bre e na ye adwuma ebia na mabo ya yeso na mankyerem ebi kura na mamo so kura number ne 0244 417669 0244 417669 sani ye kan for Time herbal mixture edi ama oba o ye oba na o hye ana utie me bebi a utie me kodru bia Time herbal mixture ne capsules no edro ne ye kanfo edi amount say Christmas no enche na ye di oba fa edro ni siesie ho ate fa edro no esiesie ni padua no eba ne sa ya de bia wo ba mu no so no enu so free eho no ma ahemfie ho eye kama me kan ne se wo ba ensuo tai egugu wo ba pampan bone age wo ba aboso wo ba ensansan age Uba aboso woba pampan bone age woba aboso saa ha wenum nyina e wo sabi oba wa hemfi a emma wankasa kora no anigye entimi emma wafa sanse woni be makora edi mpamu agora sanse ensuo tai gugu wunti no na ama dede kakra e wa agoro na chi e ba ne saa anigye entimi emma mfa ma na wonum Time herbal mixture na ne capsules a e beboa twe sabi ensuo bia beta wa hemfi wona firi ho na be ma hemfi ho wo e ho be che e ho be ya wese ho be sham ebetu pampan boni ase bibia be konkan e dia ma wo ba woni atenka wo ba ne simatenka ateko de bia metafidie so me ka kire wo se empem agudie e de bia se wunya bema pa no do to mpem na no kwasem ni se bema ibo pa na wo ba wo se wo ntenka de bi o ma yo ne to sini Time herbal mixture ne betumi aboa wo no maduro no ama aboa ama watenka akosoro e ba sa no a he wo ne bema di mpamu agora style bia ye kire bia utumi ye ma bibia akoso kama e ba sa wo ba wo kire mu se abela ba no sa ne ye kanfo ma bema sensansan beje wo bema ho nyina aboso sensuo efiri wo bemem eba wo dwunso bia ne moja edi akire bema bisimi badwunso ana me bema mkeka me eya na me bemem ehyehye me sa ha wenum nyina e wo bema so a eya yare kase bi nsunsuanso e na e dadie no Time herbal mixture ne capsules enu ne betumi aboa wo sanse onu maduro no na ebu boost to immune system ne dia ma wo no na sa ya de wenum nyina wo be memu a eno so de bre na e free ho no maako de bia metena fidie so me ka kire wo se wo hu se nsunsuanso we nyina wo be memu a be ma etima wo be ma no efon wo bon so be ma no na aye kete e ba se wo no oba kra edidi mpamu agora eya na emfanigye emma emfa mo oba no sanse ne ma na aba no mo pedie mo odu eno mo pedie so no mo pedie wa so ate ase enu ntintena se ma yade maje wo be ma mo so abra time herbal center for the time herbal mixture aba ene ne capsules asan aba na eboa edi mema sem edi ama wo mo yese no maduro no fasiesie immune system ananu maduro no fasha wo nkomoa edene na emmoa nso nsan mo sabi wo be ma ho ban ema wo e basa yade bia ntimi meto nhya wo be ma so emeje sabi wo be ma ento form ana emeje nhempa ase e ba ne sa no anu oba kredi mpamu agora eni gie no entumi ema na time herbal mixture de unya bi na no ma ebeboa wo ebetu sa yade ni nyina ase e de free ho e besa mo gina wo na so te se bema na wabo adwuma se bema e ba ne sa na ma no ayeye nko a e na omo e de ema wo ebusua bre no ayebe ya moya de so anu nkyere se time ye ni ya de anu aduro e wo ho aduro ni ye time herbal mixture anase ne capsules mesesa wo patase ha na wo pani dudu atu ana ba ko ana mienu a wo de fa wani kire mo NNA pharmacy asoye dudu bia wo nsa ebeka je number no na men sorry so eye 0244 417669 0244 417669 Medo papa ebreno ayebe yeda yetiefo ne ahwefo ina ase
atiefo ne ahwefo enso eda ase papa yento so ewo pure 95.7 FM na yeda fisam no to so American akenkan statement Ghana Football Association dia ba bonte se no krata CAF enso edebre the General Secretary of the FA concerning the approval of the Accra Sports Stadium for Jamia Atuma Friday we na watch Ghana Sudan game no member so na beti abidja fo adwenche but man fa we so na e hwede aka Dr. Randy Abi ANESCO member na Dr. Randy Abi on $100,000 Black Stars Management Committee members no eje Wakata I've been a management committee chairman for God knows how many years. I have never been paid a monthly allowance by the FA by virtue of being a management committee member or a sitting allowance. Management committee members are not paid a salary or an allowance. So you could be on a management committee for 1 year, for 2 years, for 3 years, for 4 years. The GFA does not pay anything to management committee members as monthly allowance or sitting allowance, even when they meetings. It's not that. It is when you travel with a team, everybody on the team is paid a per diem, and you are also entitled to the per diem just like anybody else on the team. And then this issue of management bonuses and all that, I think that a lot of fetish has been created about, and we need to deal with it. I know Dr. Randy Abi Ediatin and the Ghana Football Association President Kurt Edwin Simono Kreku or say Black Stars technical team members no nyano kre se omoye anti-local players, so mumpe local players. We
have a policy against local inclusion of players into any of our national teams, including the Black Stars. Our head coach is not anti-local players playing into or playing for the Black Stars. What is true is that the Black Stars belongs to the Kremlin, belongs to the best available players in the world. So wherever our coach will find the most suitable player, we need to allow and to assist the coach to bring the player. Our Premier League has just started. We are week 4. The coach has already been to certain venues looking at talents and players who have the right levels of quality to represent our country. Indeed, at the last AFCON in Ivory Coast, there were players from our local league in the Black Stars. So it is not a statement of fact. At the World Cup in Qatar, there were players from our local league in the Black Stars.
Okay, I know the FA president Nensawa or the Atuga said Black Stars head coach in the technical team no and yes won't pay local players. Yaka say Krobuguswa won't players for the national team. Black Stars no according to the FA president a team for every Ghanaian or no and so and the bono and I said the bono and so qualifies to bebo Ediama Black Stars no. Na Prosper Nati Ogun head coach at the Santiago Kada Kotoko Airborne outstanding game media chance to man. Now coach say clinical. We need to try as much as possible to make sure that we vary the chances that come our way early in the game so that we can settle into the game, have our rhythm, and then get into our flow and make sure that we play within our game structure. So I think if we are able to convert the chances early, it will give us some stability and then rhythm in the game. It depends on how it is managed by the technical staff and